You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
Report?
What do you have, Lieutenant?
Sorry to say the deserters ran off before we could intervene.
Didn't I tell you to make this the priority? But you just did what you wanted, and they took off while you took your... Expected more of you, Lieutenant. And this is gonna cause a shit good. Moving on. We have new missions. Bit of a welcome. Got state officials arriving in Ophir today, and an ASC warning that an influx of Aurora spies in the city are planning trouble. For security, the officials... We've got brigades tracking the spies, but you're gonna have to usher them through the slums and make sure they get to our quarters safely. No questions, Lieutenant?
There was a professor, Charles Seeker, who disappeared a while back. I'd really like to find out what happened.
I don't know why I should give a damn when it has shit to do with your mission orders, Lieutenant. But if an answer will get you refocused on where your mind should be, let me just begin by saying I really hope this professor wasn't a friend of yours, Lieutenant. And I'd hate to learn you're not a better judge of character than to befriend the likes of rebel insurgents. He's been sent to show too much concern for enemies of the corporation, and one might find themselves labeled one too, Lieutenant.
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Word on the street is that the locusts are swarming the underworks. Patrol gonna get it under control before the shit hits the fan?
Unlikely. High Command's about as interested in the slums as they are the underworks. Why try to spit shine a turd? As it goes, little nuisances have a way of becoming big problems over time. Proliferation. And I'd be willing to... Well, you'd have more luck killing them in their nests than hunting them one by one. Or you could booby-trap...
Leave this bag, please. A man? Sorry to disappoint. But since you're here, minding my business, maybe I should introduce myself. I'm Bulgakov.
Arrest you and take that bomb before it does any harm to the city.
You don't have a damn clue, do you, officer? That bomb was never meant for the city. This is our city, too. You think we're fighting for Aurora? You're wrong, officer. The opposition is made of patriots, and the war...
You're no patriot. A patriot would let her voice be heard at the assembly of the people.
You couldn't possibly be that naive, could you, officer? Ask around. See if you can find just one person who dared to speak up at your precious assembly and is still around to talk. Stay suspicious of me. It's your right. But I don't lie, officer. I'd never hurt the people on purpose.
You're no hero, Bulgakov. Just a delusional woman with a bomb big enough to blow up a train station. And you're under...
Hey there! Stop that right now!
Better surrender, Bulgakov. ASC's on their way.
No, please. I couldn't bear. The ASC will make me wish I was dead. Show mercy and...
You looking for Bulgakov? Here she is.
You already back, Lieutenant Zakharaya?
Captain, report.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
The insurgency's been quelled. We got our hands on some intel that helped us find and arrest her. She's probably in the hands of...
Arrest her? Goes to show you can't trust all your intel all the time. Now go find Quartermaster Ryan and get your pay. You earned it.
Unfortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
Door's locked from the other side. Guess we're going around. Lieutenant?
At your command, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant? Lieutenant?
Lieutenant? Should we maybe get the civilians away from the plaza? Might be safer.
Stay back. Keep moving.
Screw you! You mo-
I'm not telling you again.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Citizens, gotta keep moving. Go!
We're going, we're going!
Oh, hey there. You're the officer who's escorting us? Damn, we got lucky. Our own tech...
Pleasure. Zachariah Mancer. I'll get you where you need to go.
Never met a Technomancer before. Must be amazing to have... I gotta say, I was getting pretty worried Aurora would try to attack us on the road.
We still need to be careful and stick together. Never know when danger's gonna crop up. Based on the threats we received, I admit I was with...
Hello, officer. I'm
Hello, Mr. Judge. I'm Zachariah
Mancer. A Technomancer? I've never had the opportunity to cross paths with your kind.
It's called a surge. Intense excitement and emotions can make us generate more energy than we can usually handle. If we manage to keep it in check, the effects are minor, and it can be used very effectively in
Fascinating. That's really fascinating.
Can't open the lock or break it. Gonna need the combination.
Did you hear that, Lieutenant? We gotta get over there!
Can't leave these people without an escort, soldier. They're vulnerable to... Stay hidden. I'll deal with the assassins.
Help! They're attacking us! Officer! Help! They're attacking us!
Stay hidden. I'll deal with the assassins.
Officer, help! Yes!
Stay hidden. I'll deal with the assassins. I'll get you someplace safe. We gotta go, now!
We're following you, officer. Trusting you.
Let's head to the north gate. Then the guards can take you to the rest.
Thank you, officer. I hope to see you around soon. I'll be at the source.
Lieutenant! Everything go all right? It's been awful over there. They blew up the
Yeah, I know. It wasn't just a diversion. It was a symbol, too. Destroy the roof of a rival city?
That's true. That's some good thinking, Lieutenant. So, we heading back to the barracks?
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Took a little work, but I found and destroyed the locust nests. Should quiet the...
Fast work, Lieutenant. Gotta say it's a change of pace to see someone with rank give a damn about the little people. It's your lucky day. I need a favor, if you have the time, on top of the missions the captain already gave you.
Depends on the favor.
So, according to internal reports, they're not just soldiers. They're test subjects for a new combat drug that increases their strength tenfold. Their paranoia is probably a result of the drug, but it makes the situation... I would prefer it if you could reason with them. You could use force, but in their state, the drugs could push them over the edge. A straight-up fight could kill them. First things first, we need to help get them quarantined and away from civilians to prevent further collateral damage. I know you're up to your neck in other responsibilities, but please, this is a favor for me and a favor for the guy.
How's he think a noob who's not even a real soldier will be able to reason with a corporal hopped up on some super drug?
Pipe down, Lieutenant will find a way. Maybe we just need to find the corporal's family to help talk him down. Look at me, I'm just full of ideas.
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Captain Eliza told me to come find you for my...
Indeed, I've been expecting you.
Lieutenant, I'm a little busy planning our next mission. Come back in a bit.
Of course, Captain.
Listen, before you left, I got a little message from your great master, as you call him. He's looking for you. How about when you find him? I get that his rank makes it hard to say no to him, Lieutenant.
Of course, Captain.
It's imperative I speak to someone in charge.
Ma'am,
He is back?
Ma'am, he's safe, but he's scared. Paranoid. Suffering severe post-traumatic stress.
Tell him I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting to see him. Dying to see him. Tell him about the ribbon.
Corporal, let's chat.
You wanna chat? Sure, why not? Not like we're at war here. Let's just have a goddamn team.
It's fine, Corporal. Stand down. Listen, Corporal, you're confused. You're scared, and I get that. Not a lot is making sense to you now, but you have to trust...
Maya? How the hell do you know my wife's name? Did you do something?
Your wife's fine, Corporal. She even told me about that ribbon you sent her.
She told you about the ribbon? I don't understand. There was a goddamn...
It was. The fighting's done, though. You held the warehouse like men, so just relax and return to your barracks.
Good news.
The best kind. Trust me. The kind that'll be a reason to stay safe. Stay alive.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
An explosion, right in the middle of Ophir. The roof collapsed. We're still telling.
Hello?
Lieutenant, I'm a little busy planning our next mission.
Of course, Captain.
Listen, before you left, I got a little message from your great master, as you call him. I get that his rank makes it hard to say no to him, Lieutenant.
Of course, Captain. Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help?
I solved your problem, Quartermaster.
Is that so? And how did...
I'm afraid there are deaths to...
Shadows? What happened?
They didn't even have a chance. They were so under the influence of the drugs. I'm sorry.
Holy shit. I've always been against this kind of experimental injection. The good soldier doesn't need this bullshit. I managed to get a sample from a friend overseeing the test so that I could have an antidote made.
I can make you an antidote. I know someone who should be...
If he's able to do it, he will save a lot of lives. Here.
Veronica, I need a favor. I'm looking for access.
It's just not my work to...
From what I could gather, he was arrested and thrown into the correctional camp. Apparently his criticism of the government...
I don't even know what to... Such a loss. A waste. Maybe his work shouldn't be abandoned.
Hi, Scott.
Hello, my boy. How are you?
Unfortunately, I've received confirmation of what Veronica suspected. Charles was arrested and deported to a...
Thank you, Zachariah. A camp? How awful. But what is no doubt our dear Charles was worried. They're coded. It's funny, it reminds me of the code we used as students. So that the... Oh, this is a little far away. I'm gonna have to...
of a drug that was administered to the soldiers. We absolutely...
Of course. You know, you could have probably made it yourself. If you would listen to the science lessons I was trying to teach you... Oh, well, you preferred to...
Scott, here's the sample. Can I get an antidote?
You think that I'm senile? You'll see. Give me some time. Take this. It wasn't that complicated. I made you one dose, and I...
Thank you, Scott.
Hey, you! You is one of them Technomancers, ain't ya? Heard about you?
We do what we can.
Then maybe you the man I should ask for help. You see, I got a daughter. Prettiest thing you ever seen, ever. But she's gone now. just disappeared. And I know you ain't know her, but I promise she ain't the kind of girl who just leave her mama without no word. It's them Vori done to...
I'll do my best. What?
Sarah. Her name is Sarah. Thank you so much, sir. I can't say how good it is for you to help a woman like...
Mr. Mancer, the sight of your fate...
I'm looking for a prostitute named Sarah.
And you wouldn't be the only one. She was quite the popular menu item for the boys at the barracks, until she Wish I could give you a bearing, but the truth of the matter is, the doll simply disappeared, along with a potential prophet I'm not happy to have seen go with her. But...
I gotta go.
Then go.
So you find my girl yet?
Popular young girl you got there. Word is the mob's looking for her too, but she slipped away. Maybe one of her regular...
Oh, well, let me think. There was one fella was deep into my Sarah, if you catch my drift. Spent all his serum, time, attention on my baby girl. John Labor, I believe. Fella from the slum.
No way I'm gonna find the girl's client at this hour. Probably working. I'll just come back later tonight. No way I'm gonna find a girl's client at this hour. Probably working. I'll just come back later tonight. Hi.
Lieutenant!
I went to a friend for a solution to our antidote problem, and...
That's the kind of good news you don't get every day. You can stop 100 terrorist attacks.
Hey, you John Labor?
That depends. What?
You alright? Look a little worse for wear.
Oh yeah, never better. What do you want?
A young woman worked around here. Name was Sarah.
The girl's gotten popular. A lot of people looking for her these days. What?
So the girl had trouble and you made it worse. Hell of a guy. Why don't you tell me where she's at? I'll leave you alone and maybe...
She just wanted a chance at life is all. So she headed to the... Leave me alone now. I don't need no more trouble.
Hey! What are you doing here, huh? What do you want?
Nothing from you. I'm here for...
Gal? Great. Sorry she's ours. Maybe you can come back later after we're done with her. You can get the hell out now and never come back!
Please! Please, sir!
Shut your fucking mouth, bitch! Fuck, your lucky damaged goods are worth less. Or I'd drop them.
Yeah, I think we've got a little misunderstanding. I need to talk to the girl, and you don't...
Is that so?
Thank you! Thank you so much! I can't even tell you how much I owe you. What they would have done to me if you hadn't shown up.
Listen, do what you want. I don't think running's your best option. Never stop once you start. And your mother...
Oh yeah, right. Sweet, loving mom. You know what she makes me do? What did she offer you to bring me back?
She's your mother. I'm sure she loves you. But to be honest, that's between you and her. Not me.
Fine. Whatever. I'll go see her. Sure, it'll do a lot of good.
So I've got some good news and bad news for you, ma'am. I found your daughter with the mob.
That girl, she's going to be the death of me. Getting involved with that Anton, that bastard. He had better let her go until he sucks us dry. I ain't got much for your troubles. Nothing but myself. But I'm sure a young man like you ain't have no interest in a tattered bag of bones like mine.
Lieutenant, I'm a little busy planning our next mission.
Of course, Captain.
Listen, before you left, I got a little message from your great master, as you call him. He's looking for you. How about when you find him, you tell him you don't answer? I get that his rank makes it hard to say no to him, Lieutenant. But I'd prefer if he kept his hands off my soldier.
Of course, Captain. Anton Rogue sent me. I need the keys to the building.
Oh, yeah? And I'm the Dowser. What, I'm just supposed to believe you? Right, 'cause I'm a moron. You looking for trouble, you just... Come on, guys, let's get him! Come on, guys, get him!
Door's locked from the other side. Guess we're going around.
Who are you? You don't look like a guard to me.
Because I'm not. Name's Zachariah Mancer, lieutenant in Ophir. You're the merchant who got it.
I am indeed. Fiorello, master of the caravan.
Ian Mancer, great master of the Tecnomancers, sent me...
Ah, I see, yes. One of my favorite clients. And a man with whom I, indeed, have some information.
News I'm sure the great master will be glad to hear. You should go now. Get back up.
I'm not one to dally, Mancer. I'll see you around.
Hey, new blood to the neighborhood. Name's Sam Rowe, bookmaker at the Curiosities.
More a fighter, I guess.
Yeah, you've seen the sort. We got two types of dance cards, see? On the...
Sure. Why the hell not? Could use a little extra.
That's what I'm talking about. Follow me to the arena. Hello there. Ready for a fight? A chat?
Good one, son. Here, here. There will
boy! Damn!
Good luck. And watch out!
That a boy! Damn!
Good luck. And watch out! Look out
That a boy! Get.
Hey there, new blood. What can...
Slightest move, you're dead man.
Officer? Yoo-hoo! Officer Zachariah Mancer, a sight for sore eyes.
I like where this is going.
Well, you know, you were just so nice, and if you wanted, if you had time, I know you're probably busy, but...
What?
I'm just glad you came to see me. I was just thinking about you. Feel like you're maybe the only guy who could...
Why? What's going on?
I just don't have a lot of friends in Ophir. Never really had time for them, but one of the few I have, Abby Goodsman, owns a stall. She's a great girl. Lately, though, she's been scared for her life. Soldiers have been trying to extort her for serum. They tore down her stall and threatened all sorts of horrible things when she wouldn't pay. As an officer, I was hoping you could find out who these wicked men are and figure out why they're messing with a good girl like Abby. Please, I'm really...
If you're positive they're soldiers, that's weird.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I knew you were a good guy.
Can I ask how you ended up becoming an artist?
That's a long story, officer. Not the happy kind.
I got all night.
All right. Okay. You asked for it. I got left alone when I was young. Parents died, so I was forced out on the streets. One of 1,000 orphans like me. Did a lot of stuff I wasn't proud of, but had to get by. Then I got lucky, and the center took me in. Gave me food and clothes and an education and hope. And a purpose once they taught me music. And confidence once they told me I would. So, when I was old enough to leave the orphanage, I got lucky and met some other musicians who gave me a lot of help. Ended up performing in some bars around the slums. Not glamorous, but I got lucky, and it got me here. So, maybe the story's not so sad after all.
You're not really like everyone else, are you?
What do you mean?
Anyone ever tell you how beautiful you are?
Yeah, all the time. Why?
Can I ask how you ended up becoming an...
Alright, then I got luck. So, when I was old...
I gotta go.
Alright. Well, maybe I'll see you again soon.
You Abby Goodsman?
Yes, I the Shadow. Please don't tell me that
No, your friend Nisha, the artist, sent me. Said she thought you were in trouble.
Yes. Thank you. They're ruining my life. I'm being threatened by soldiers who tore down my shop. Why? Because they wanted serum I don't even have. And if I didn't give it to them...
Yeah, I believe you. You sure they were real soldiers, though?
All I know is their uniforms sure looked real, and their chief told me to call him Sam Ward. He's sick. You hear me? Sick. A brutal... Please help me. The threats keep...
It's all right. Everything will be okay. I'm gonna look for this Sam Ward. Talk to him. Talk to my captain about him, too. I'll get it worked out.
Thank you.
Lieutenant, I'm a little busy planning our next mission.
Of course, Captain.
Listen, I get that his rank makes it hard to say no to him, Lieutenant.
Of course, Captain.
Lieutenant, I'm a little busy planning our next mission. Come back in a bit.
Of course, Captain.
Listen, before you left, I got a little I get that his rank...
Of course, Captain. You the one that's been threatening Abby Goodsman?
Really? What? That bitch complained to the great magicians? Great. Perfect. True fucking story. Your little friend's a traitor, Mancer. Too bad your powers don't include lie detection, huh? So, who cares? We put a little pressure on her. All she needed to do was be loyal to the damn corporation that raised her. Watch your back. If someone heard about you being
Lieutenant, I'm a little busy planning our next mission.
Of course, Captain.
Listen, before you... I get that his rank may...
Of course, Captain. Hey, Nisha. I gotta go.
All right.
How are you, Zachariah?
I'm fine. And you?
Good. How may I be of service?
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may...
I finally managed to meet the merchants you told me about. It wasn't easy. The mob kidnapped them for...
I'm sure gratitude helped to loosen their lips.
Word that Aurora is running large-scale excavations along the shadow paths near our territory.
Fascinating. Finds that are no doubt better off in our hands than those of Aurora's. You are no more free to roam than the rest of us. Of that I have no doubt. But if you find yourself with access to a rover, and perhaps it may seem petty, it's a mission for some rusty relic.
I wanted to talk to you about something.
What about?
We're looking for a scientist who disappeared. Name's Charles Seeker. All I found is some of his research. Seems he was studying Tecnomancer.
Charles Seeker? Yes, the geneticist. Geneticists pose a risk. Scientific discoveries are always threatening. Never found out what Scott did or didn't discover, though. He ended up drinking himself into irrelevance.
Lieutenant Zachariah Manser. What a pleasure.
Hello, sir. I don't think I've had the honor of meeting you before.
Ah, of course. I am Colonel Victor Watcher of the ASC.
Colonel.
At ease, Lieutenant, at ease. Simply came to congratulate you and learn that you become a Technomancer of the highest degree.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Your road must have been difficult, but you persevered. An outsider who managed to work his way into the ranks of the elite Technomancers. A marvelous story.
I'm sorry, Colonel, but I don't know what you mean.
What a shame. By coming to you out of friendship and camaraderie, I was hoping that you wouldn't treat me like an outsider, too. All right, then.
Mr. Manser, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Never noticed all the beggars in the neighborhood. This a new thing?
No. They've been here way too long, if you ask me. Not a clue where they're coming from. All I know is they keep pouring in, broken. Me and my colleagues would pay a hefty sum to anyone who could get them out of here and move them to the slums.
I can try. What else do you know about all these beggars appearing?
Not much more than you can see. They're all missing an arm, which is weird. First, I figured that they were all wounded soldiers from, the front, but obviously time changed my opinion. Because our beloved abundance would never let our veterans and heroes flounder. They're just deformed and disabled and a nasty sight to look at. Why they all chose to live...
Hello, Fiorello.
Ah, our savior is here. It's, one...
You seem a bit preoccupied. Things not going well?
No, it has. Everything has gone very well because of your efforts. Let's just say that my leave of absence didn't help my business. Don't think I'm not grateful, friend.
Who's the girl? She doesn't exactly look like a merchant.
It is a good question. I found her tied up in the warehouse that we were dumped in. The poor thing cannot even remember. Just banking on luck, though. Maybe as an officer, you might be able to check and see if someone has reported him?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Officer Matt.
Can I ask what corporation you're from?
Not to take anything away from your corporation. It's Technical Miracles.
So how does it all work? You merchants trade with each other too, or...?
Our lives would be impossible otherwise. The travel required to collect the vast array of goods we purvey would be impractical, to say the least. For instance, a fellow merchant is traveling to your hydroponic farms as we speak, and is gathering goods that he will swap with me to bring back to Alliance's territory. We would be at a loss without each other. So, we stick together. A big family, in a way.
I can't imagine everything you've seen. How far have you gone?
We can't really leave the shadow paths, but those ways connect nearly all the big cities on the planet, filled with mechanization that the corporation has rather strangely invested so heavily in. I've also been to Shadowland, but Abundance's explorers, I know, have gone much further than I.
Rumor is you merchants have a secret city.
Ah, yes. The cave we open with the utterance of a magic word to protect our troves of treasures. We are merchants. What goods we have, we sell. To buy more goods, which we sell, and so forth.
Listen, maybe I can help. What's going on?
You are too kind. I am so deeply indebted to you. Anyway, yes, I am a little worried. 2 of my regular clients, after the kidnapping, must have assumed the worst and just left. Haven't heard. That said, their merchandise is here, but I have no way of telling them I am back without the risk of exposing myself. I don't mean to treat you like my errand boy. I only ask because... Anyway, if you could let them know, I could compensate you as well. One of them, I'm sure you know. The barracks quartermaster. The other...
You know where the merchant's at?
Of course, of course. If you have a map, I could show you. Bless you, man, sir. 1,000 times over.
What kind of merch are we talking about?
Boxes of equipment for your quartermaster.
From Alliance, our rival corporation?
Just one of the many, like Aurora. But Alliance being at the cutting edge of military
And what's the merchant buying? I hear you. Thanks.
Look at you. Glad to see you. Can't tell you how much your help was. It is
I am. Zachariah Mancer.
I'm lucky. In name and in life. You Mancers all stick together. Know each other real?
Know each other, maybe. But we're scattered between here and the front.
Right. The front. Of course, the front. So...
He's still in town, away from the front. Training...
Lucky again. Just what I wanted to hear.
Either way, I'm here. Tell me what you need.
Simple. To meet Master Connor and relay some information. With your help, of course. Without your help, well, being just a simple merchant, unwelcome outside the... You know as well as I do, a common merchant can't just stroll up to the likes of a master. So...
I'll see what I can do.
And I'll be much obliged. Serum, sir? Got a drop for a poor...
No, I don't. You gotta move it along.
Where you want me to go? One block...
Listen, I'm sorry. I am. I get it. Life's kicked you in the balls, and you're just trying to survive. And if you were the only one begging these streets...
Life might have kicked me in the balls, but it was the smuggler who took my arm. Promised to kill me if I leave these streets.
The smuggler.
I had nothing here. All abundance held for me was pain and trouble. Know what that's like? To only know misery? To be so
Didn't work out that way?
No, sir. Had me driven to a warehouse where I signed some papers I didn't even read.
Which you did.
Steal or die, which would you choose, sir? Even then, after time, I couldn't keep quiet. Too much pride, I guess. So I spoke up.
It's surviving.
Hey, mister.
No, I don't. And you folk...
We gotta... You gonna...
No, but I'm sure you'll be...
Yeah? You think? We leave?
I've heard the stories. Promised to help you escape, then made you steal, then cut off your...
That's right. But more than just my...
Know where to find this guy?
Yes, sir. At the station, sir. But you ain't gonna get near him dressed like that, sir. He'll see you coming blocks away. Look a little more poor.
I hear you. Thanks. Hey there, Fiorello.
Ah, the one, the...
What kind of merch are we talking about?
Buck?
From...
Just one of the many.
And what's the merchant...
Mostly...
I hear you.
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah? Despite the attack, the officials reached the source.
Captain, they caught us off guard. Did what we could, but we took some casualty.
Fucking Aurora. The High Judge?
Unfortunately, among the casualties.
God damn it. We have too few men like him already. They may fill his position at the Magistracy, but they'll have a damn hard time replacing him. Our response to the attack can't be passive. We strike fast, we strike hard, and ASC discovered that they got in through the underworks, through tunnels connected to their shadow paths. Get a rover and Amelia Reacher to drive you there, and wipe the Aurora shits off the face of Mars and destroy. Failure's not an option. This is a mission of pride for this army, not just for abundance. They struck us in. During their assassination plot, Aurora's diversion attempts destroyed some of our city's roofs, forcing us to evacuate blocks of citizens to protect. But instead of working on the repairs where they're damn well needed, the fucking mutants have now chosen to revolt. Put an end to it, Lieutenant. Get them back.
Will do, Captain.
Before you go, Lieutenant, I want you to know, your professor, Captain Sean Manser, leaving the city for the front.
Thank you, Captain. Appreciate it. Captain, can I get some intel on a couple citizens?
As long as it's mission-related, Lieutenant.
The name is Abby Goodsman.
Give me a sec. She's a trader with a small shop in the Exchange Quarter. No arrests, no complaint.
Of course, Captain. Just following up on some leads. What do you know about a soldier named Sam Ward?
Not a lot. The little I know is nothing good. Mostly about the company he keeps, like Vori. Not enough to arrest him, but enough to be glad he's not one of my Word to the wise, which I hope you are. Stay away from him unless you're looking for the kind of trouble you can't dig your way out of.
Of course, Captain. Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Hey, Ryan. Merchant just delivered this for you. Said he's got more...
Oh, good. Bastard finally showed up. Damn foreigners. Good thing they're
Captain Eliza told me to come find you for my pay.
Indeed, I've been expecting you.
Damn it. Master Connor isn't in the chapel. The Great Master will know where he...
Zachariah, a pleasure as always.
I'm looking for Master Connor. Any idea where I can find him?
He headed down to the underworks. Needed to get... If you're going there, take the elevator near the barracks. Opens up close to the warehouses and will save you some...
Thanks for the tip. Hey, I was told you could help me.
That so? Perhaps.
I heard you were the discreet type. Could maybe help me and my friends get out of fear. Leave abundance. Is that true?
What's your deal? Political problems? Avoiding the front? But I don't do favors. It's gonna cost you. And to be straight, to get 3 people out's gonna... But if you got the serum, we can get you on your way.
Here.
Good to hear. Good. Good. I'll take care of the rest. You got a map? Look here. Meet me in the underworks.
You know what I feel like doing? Paying a visit to that pretty Abby girl.
Sick. You're sick. But it's a sick I wouldn't mind catching, yeah? Why not?
Nice, sounds good. Hey, shut up. I hear someone.
Alright, pretty simple. Just gotta stop the soldier so he can't make good on his threats.
Well, you know something? It's assholes like them who screw up our reputations. They deserve every damn bit of beating we're gonna give them.
For once we agree on something.
Hey, stop it! Soldiers, cut it out! Who the hell do you think you are? Trying to give me orders, Mancer? I don't report to you, and you don't have a damn clue what's going on. Or did we misunderstand?
How do I thank you for everything you've done for me? I don't... If there is anything...
Hello.
My dear, dear Zachariah, a pleasure as always to see you, and my gratitude for your help. Now, please, stop.
I met a merchant fresh off the exchange who'd like to meet you. He only said he had information to give. Didn't say what, but I thought maybe there was a chance he...
Relics are more the great master's field of expertise than mine. I like to stick...
I don't know what's going on, but this is weird. Better follow Master Connor to the exchange to make sure nothing happens to him. I don't know what's going on, but this is weird. Better follow Master Connor to the exchange to make sure nothing happens to him. I don't know what's going on, but this is weird. Better follow Master Connor to the exchange to make sure nothing happens to him.
My dear master, it appears these walls have ears. Time to take this reunion on.
You? Really be?
Disappoint. Die easy. Too much pride. With the trash.
Because you. Uncontrollable. Move on.
Hands of a merchant. Asshole.
So sorry. Make it up.
Think of something.
Ooh! Who'd have fucking thought it? A Technomancer spying on other Technomancers. Crazy shit right there. From where I've stood, it looks like you were all stuck together tight as hell. Shows what I know.
Keep your mouth shut.
I'm just shocked, Lieutenant, that's all. Shocked and, just shocked.
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
What does the name Andrew mean to you?
The long version of the name Andy? How about a last name? No? All right. I have a vague recollection of an Andrew linked to an accident at the Technomancer school years back. That what this is about? Some affair at the school? If it is, listen closely, Lieutenant. You're an officer now, not a school teacher.
Of course, Captain. Crystal clear.
Here we are. A couple of idiots looking for a way out. So desperate they'll...
That really what you think's going on here?
Why? You gonna resist? If that's the case, we'll just kill you.
Hey, no! Stop! Here's your serum. Take it back. I'll stop. Anything you want, just let me leave.
sorry. I'm not the lenient type, especially not with those who don't give leniency to others. Only thing you deserve is to die. Sean was right. Can't open this door without another Technomancer.
Mr. Mancer, it's a pleasure to...
Your beggar problem's fixed. It was a little more complicated than it looked.
Really? How so?
They weren't here by choice. Folks got ripped off by a guy who said he was a smuggler. Told them he'd get them to Shadow Lair.
Terrible thing to hear. Oh, glad you put an end to it. Here.
Tom complaining again the other day. Before he raised their tax again.
Again? This is absurd. They already have
The hell? Fucking fallow? Hell you want, huh?
To find your chief.
Mara? You want Mara? What are you... Fuck.
You Mara?
Yeah. What's it to you?
Charming. I helped the young lady escape from a warehouse where she was being tortured. She can't...
Wow. You're a hero. Thanks for the story.
She was one of yours.
You found Talia? If you found her... Fuck. This would be the first damn time I'd ever owe any guy anything. You bring her here, whether she remembers herself or us or not...
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Think the girl deserves a shot at becoming something more than a criminal this time around.
Fuck you, Fallow. Why you gonna come tell us you found her if you ain't gonna bring her back? Fuck's wrong with you? You ain't bringing her home, then... You have a change of heart? Realize Talia's...
Just glad to finally find her a home. There's a merchant in the exchange quarter. Name's Fia...
And what's your name? To tell him?
Zachariah Mancer.
A good name. One I won't forget. We don't have many friends with dicks around here, but I'd like to
Bye, Mara.
Those mutants refuse to climb onto the roof to fix it. Just when I thought I'd seen everything. Now we get rejected
Hey there.
Officer, hello! What can I do for the fine officer?
Hey there. Just came by to let you know Fiorello's back in the exchange.
Now, that is some very good news. Thank you. I'll send my...
I heard you put an end to the smugglers' trafficking.
Why's that?
My concern? Oh no, I simply admired the man. Not for the income he scraped from his beggar army, but rather for the pressure he managed. With that said, anything having to do with crime is my concern. Maybe you will remember the next time before you stick your fingers in my pies.
I just wanted you to know my services are available for a price.
Interesting. A question, though. Is it really the pay you're after, Mancer, or could it be the adrenaline? Those old graybeards at the source boring...
I don't remember inviting you into my business. If you need me, just pay.
A Technomancer for hire. A prize indeed. Who wouldn't need such a thing? The army has a weapons shipment heading to the front. I'd like for it to not get there.
This a test of loyalty? I gotta go.
Door's locked from the other side. Guess we're going around.
This is really something, ain't it, Lieutenant? Getting revenge for an attack at Ophir, smack dab in the Aurora front. Taking a rover, too. Imagine my luck. I've never ridden in one before. I'm terribly grateful for this whole thing. I mean, come on! Not every day you get sent out on a heroic top-level mission with Amelia Reacher. Have you met her before? She's in a...
Hey, you, a Technomancer, right? Get the hell out of here. You surge around here, you're gonna fuck up my baby for good.
Just like you don't spontaneously combust, we don't spontaneously surge. Is that you on the poster?
Yeah, name's Amelia Reacher. We're discoverers one and all, like father, like daughter. Why? What's it to you?
Well, me and my men need to get to a site on one of Aurora's shadow paths. Heard you'd make that...
Wish they gave me a heads up a Mancer was coming along. But orders are orders. I can take you whenever you're ready.
Never been here. Seems dangerous. All those mutants. I always wondered if they're contagious. What exactly are you planning, Lieutenant? Force?
What the hell are you doing? Get back to work. You're putting a lot of lives at risk. If you're not gonna listen to reason, you're not leaving me much of a choice.
The man must stop! Please stop hurting them! They will go back to work.
Oh, good. There we go. So glad we...
You don't beat around the bush, do you? I thought the Mutos had to remain in one piece to work. Anyway, you're the lieutenant.
What's the problem? Why aren't you working?
Their kind work like one. If one is hurt, they all cannot work. And now they have one...
Well, there'll be a lot more than one of them hurt if they don't get back to work right now.
They're sorry. They will find a way to go back to work. Please, do not hurt them.
Good. Just needed a little sense knocked into you.
What does the man want?
Just to talk to you. You need to go back to work.
No, they will not. They will not die to go repair roofs broken.
I'm sorry, it wasn't a request, but you... Get back to work, now.
He's going back to work. He will do what you want.
Let's go. You can't just sit around while the city's
They would, but their tools are too damaged to work. With bad tools, they will be in the eye of...
I'm not here for excuses. Get back to... You had enough convincing? Ready to work it?
Yes, they will go back to work with their bad tools, which will make them...
Hey there, you in charge of the mutant pen? Name's Zachariah Manson.
Hey, yeah. Pen's my responsibility.
I managed to stop the rebellion. The mutants should resume work soon.
Well, there's a bit of good news. Sure it wouldn't have ended so well without your help. I would've...
Hey there, Fiorello.
Ah, the what?
I found your clients. Told them you had their merch. They'll come pick it up as soon as they can.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Please, take this.
I found out where the girl's from. Not for her, unfortunately. Turns out she was part of a female gang trying to come together as a rival to Anton Rogue's outfit. Fight barely lasted a round, but clearly...
So what happens to her?
Just sending her back to her friends. One of the girls will probably come get her. What's the point of trying to hold her accountable for things she does?
You surprise me, officer. Open-minded, compassionate. A rare breed in your field of work. Sad to think I hate to risk exploiting your kindness, but if I may...
Go on.
Since our little misadventure the other day, I'm always looking over my shoulder, feeling that...
And you want bodyguard?
In a sense. But understanding that no ordinary citizen of a bunch... Word goes around that one might be able to make such an acquisition from the mutant pen in the slums. If you might make the trip for me.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Again...
What made you want a mutant for a bodyguard?
All over in my travels, I saw merchants with mercenary companions. People who had hired thugs. Loyal only to the serum they are paid in. A dangerous circumstance. And one that often saw those... And just look at him! The personification...
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I...
Heard you have some merch coming into the station. Need a hand with the delivery?
I might be a little brazen sometimes, but not enough to turn a lieutenant into my personal...
Except that the shipment holds weapons, and if Vori get their hands on the weapons, it's gonna mean more danger for my boys.
Fair enough. Used to be Vori only dirtied the slums, but they're like an illness lately, spreading like a contagion. Merce needs to make it up to the...
Lieutenant, what can I do for you?
I've got a weapons shipment from Quartermaster Ryan. He needs it sent to the front ASAP.
Of course, Lieutenant. Will do.
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Just letting you know, your order made it to the station and is headed out to the front as we speak.
And I owe you one, Lieutenant. You don't know the firestorm that would have come down...